more and more that will be black. If you take 100 decisions per day, for example, and you take 50 decisions based on the Swadhisthana, 50 decisions are stuck. When you take 50 decisions when your thought is stuck in Swadhisthana, means your Swadhisthana is blocked. You are taking 70 decisions per day, for example, and 10 decisions you take from in each chakra, then you can be sure your life is balanced.
That's not under our control, doctor.
Yeah. A little bit of awareness. A little bit of awareness can bring things under your control. These are basic keys. Next time when you start thinking, when you start worrying, when you start getting confused, look how your confusion starts. From which chakra to which chakra you are jumping. From where to where you are falling. These are straight cut, powerful techniques to clear your confusions. Straight cut techniques to come out of your confusions. All your decisions taken from fear will lead only to more and more fear, because it becomes heavy. Anything heavy attracts more mass. Physical law. Anything heavy and alive, rotating, will attract more mass. Any of your chakra, if it becomes heavy by more and more decisions and is active, what will it do? It will attract more of your thought pattern. You will start deciding more from that same chakra. 10 times if you decide based on fear, 11th decision also will be attracted to the fear only. In all other chakras you will spend only 1 second and come back to this fear chakra and you will stay there 21 minutes and you will decide. In the 21 minutes time, on full circle, for all other chakra only 7 seconds. Complete other 20 minutes and 3 seconds where you will stay? In Swadhisthana. Then naturally you will decide when you are staying in the Swadhisthana. Over. If you travel throughout the chakras 3 minutes, you will have a clear cut balanced decisions. Your decisions will be right, balanced, based on the situation.
You have to train your mind to do it.
No need to train, just be aware how you are cheated by your being.
Tune our chakras through meditation.
Tuning through meditation is one thing. Whenever you are confused, just sit and watch. On which chakra your thoughts are most stuck. Whenever you have a problem, either you will have a problem because of fear, or because of confusion, simple worry, or because of comparison, or because of attention need. Now just see in which chakra the problem is actually resonating. In which area the problem is most strong. Immediately you will see just confusion melts. You can be confused as long as you do not know you are confused. The moment you can penetrate your confusion, confusion cannot exist. Because it is just fusion. When you separate it, it cannot be fusion. As long as it is fusion, it can be confusion. When you penetrate and separate it, how can it be fusion? It cannot be fusion anymore. When you don't penetrate, it's confusion. When you penetrate, gone fusion. Gone fusion. Fusion is gone. Gone fusion. So when you are not aware how the thinking system, the link is working, you will continuously be in confusion. This one key, if you know how to play with this one key, just for 10 days try with this one key. Whenever you are in confusion, whenever you are in anxiety, trouble, difficulty, just see with this one key. simply the clarity will descend on you. Because you are caught only in this runs. Tuck, 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 tuck. Somewhere you jump and you are caught. In 21 minutes, if you just speak out and listen the tape recorder and transcribe it, you will be able to understand in which chakra you have more mass. 21 minutes, just sit relaxed way and speak out whatever you think. In the 21, naturally you will see that you have gone to all the 7 and come down. But usually, in some one chakra you spend 20 minutes. And in 1 minute you do a quick visit to all other 6 chakras. Quick visit.
Abhijit, you tell us to take a decision before you take any decision.
Hmm.
And so you have to give time to analyze.
That is what I am telling. Before you take any decision, whenever you are in confusion, just sit relaxed way and see in which emotion you are too much caught. In which emotion you are too much caught. In which line, in which place you have too much of mass. The moment you understand that, simply the fusion is gone. You know how you are continuously cheated all these days. How you are exploited by your own mind all these days. And it is you who give weight for all your chakras.
Taking decision may not be one after the other. It may be together also.
Okay. Just sit and understand. Understand on which chakra you stay too much.
Total assessment.
That diagnosis is enough.
Total assessment.
When you are in confusion, sit and see your thoughts moving, the way in which move, in a relaxed way.
That's one thing.
And that's one more, this one will give you the main diagnosis, general diagnosis, like a general checkup. 21 minutes relaxed way, speak whatever comes in your mind and then transcribe that. From that, if you start calculating the number of thoughts, for example, if you have 700 thoughts, if you start ticking M Muladhara, S W Swadhisthana thought, M A Manipuraka thought, A H Anagata thought, if you can just classify them and just that number, you know in which you are black too much. General diagnosis.
Can you say a word about the watching though? Because when I'm stuck in confusion, I'm so attached to that body-mind of attachment of confusion that I need to be in a witness place and I don't know how to make that.
There is no need for you to witness and all those things, ma. Just, don't you know what thoughts are coming?
When I'm stuck in confusion, I'm very aware that I'm stuck there. But
Ah.
I don't step back from that attachment to it.
You don't, then do one thing.
Identify.
You don't have to step back. Just speak out whatever comes and record it. Then transcribe. That's the best solution. This one key if you caught, you master the whole life.
Swamiji, by awareness, if the heaviness is not gone, right, for some reason, probably the particular meditation technique for that.
No. Just bring it to awareness.
That's enough.
I am here. Now I am guiding to take decisions in life. This can totally change your way of thinking. This can just change your way of relating with others. Nobody can cheat you. You can play with anybody. Nobody can cheat you. You can play with anybody. It will give you such tremendous confidence. You will be able to handle or speak anybody. Anybody. A mere boy. I just sit and speak to any pandit. He may be any pandit. Whether he is a physics scientist or a geography scientist or chemistry scientist or a great Vedic scholar, bring him. He will feel I am a scholar in his subject. The people who live around me, they know they know it. Anybody who comes and meets me, they feel I am master in their subject. They simply feel and surrender and go. Simply they fall and go. At the most, they can think only one thing. Oh, I think he's well read in my field. I can't play with him.
That's what eating.
Anybody, any field, just bring him. It is not that I know all those books, I read all those things, I know all the facts, I know how to handle his mind. Somebody asked me,
But how do you know?
somebody was telling me, when they were talking, that they were telling me how to play with people. And he was trying to play with me. He was trying to play with me.
Mind reading.
No, not mind reading. That's another one story. Let me come to the next. When it comes to Vaiseshika, I will come to that story. This guy was trying to cheat me. Cheat me means some game, some play. I told him, "Arey fool, you are cheating with mind. I have cheated mind itself. Only when I cheated my mind, I became enlightened. I cheated the mind itself. How can you play with me?" You may ask, how do I know the facts? Subject. I don't need to know the subject or fact to play with them. Just let them speak few words. Let them speak few words. And now you know in which chakra is attacking. From which chakra is attacking to which chakra. And catching, blocking over.
But how do you manage to do with the crowd? Because just now I spoke to my sister in Mysore. My brother-in-law is not coming. He is in great dilemma. But she says he is highly impressed. But he is finding some excuse not to come. I said he is probably afraid. If he comes, he will get changed. See, I was wondering that how, when
In
it's
mass.
not one-to-one, yeah.
In mass it is done. My cassettes you can see. I touch all these 7. Any guy who is caught or who has got more mass in any chakra will simply fall. Because I attack all the 7. All the 7 in a nice way. In a very zigzag way I attack. So anywhere you can be caught in only in any one chakra. Or all the 7. You cannot be out of this 7. If you are out of this 7, you are enlightened. And then even if you are enlightened, you will know the guy who is speaking is an enlightened guy. Only an enlightened guy can play this game. So I touch all the 7. And you see whether he is an intellectual, emotional or atheist, anybody, just give them our cassette. Fellow will be flat. Because I play with all this, in every discourse, I go through or crisscross, I do a zigzag, play with all these 7. And he may be caught in any chakra, he will simply fall. Because I will be touching him. That is why everybody feels something is there for me in that. Something is there for me in that. Why? Because some way is touched. Because someone chakra, you will be caught only in someone chakra. Anybody will be caught only in someone chakra. When you crisscross all the 7, what will you do? When we penetrate all the 7, what he can do? Can he do something? No. He has nothing, he has no other choice than simply falling. He simply falling.
Your action is of high speed.
Over. Clear. And they can say, they can escape, they can say I will not come for any other reason. But they cannot say they are not impressed. They cannot say what I am speaking is wrong. People may say, other way, no, I have no work, I have this work, I cannot come this way, that way. Due to some reason, fear or something. But they can't forget me. They can't go untouched. They can't go untouched.
Same night he grilled me with questions. How much he studied, what is his depth. I said, okay, everything I will answer, but why are you asking me? Then quietly he says, he seems to be very different. He seems to be highly informed and knowledgeable in all science and engineering.
And to tell you honestly, I never studied. Just behind you, the person sitting was seeing me from a young age. Ask him what I studied. Ask them all what I studied. All I did was closing my eyes and sitting. Hardly one diploma mechanical engineering. That also with all hardly. With all hardships.
But your Sanskrit knowledge is still baffling us.
And ask them where I studied the Sanskrit.
They all say, not to
And even in Ramakrishna Math I not studied. Ask some of the people who stayed in the Ramakrishna Math, I will never study. I am just against any rules. I think Nitya Ramya knows. Some of your workers, some of their workers,
Bhaskar one
some of your staff, na?
was an argument.
Some of the staff members were doing volunteer service when I was in the mud. For some time I spent there. When I was staying in the mud, some of them have done volunteer service. They all told her, I have never seen him studying or doing anything except meditating. I never did anything. Just when you go beyond the mind, you know how to play with minds, that's all.
But still, you are able to talk with a lot of genuine information. It's not that.
That's true. The genuine information can be directly gained. It's not a big deal.
Even handling any issue, it doesn't surprise any of us. If you say that with this awareness that you are going to download on us, we can handle our situations. But most of the time, it's some sort of a decision making. Either marriage of the girl, or the education of the boy, or the business venture or something. But
Even there,
we end up in the Swadhisthana with fear. How do we
that is what I am telling you. You see, when you end up in the fear, if you are sure that you end up in fear, just start and meditating the worst thing which can happen and cleanse that fear. Do the Swadhisthana meditation, customize Swadhisthana meditation for that situation. What is Swadhisthana meditation? Visualizing and going through the worst experience. Just undergo for few minutes. Take few minutes and undergo. The mass will just melt away. And now you will have the courage and confidence to decide. The moment the mass melts away from Swadhisthana, you will have the courage and confidence to decide. That's all, nothing else. And the moment you understand you are caught in Swadhisthana, simply the mass will start melting. Intelligence itself is Agni, fire. Intelligence itself is Agni to burn this mass.
diagnosing the problem itself is
In medical field, diagnosis and treatment. In spiritual field, diagnosing itself is a treatment. Diagnosing is treatment. Awareness is enlightenment.
all these emotions that you said about each chakra. There is a positive side to it. So can that positive side of it also?
Whenever you are in the positive side, you just switch it, escape. In positive side, you never stay much.
No, but can that influence your decision?
If that can also influence, but as far as when it is a positive decision, you don't feel the thoughts coming up. It is so the positive decision, positive thoughts are like a fragrance, negative thoughts are like a stone, which you will see.
So when it is on the positive side, it just happens.
Just happens. You will not even know the thought has come and gone.
But there also is it, are there situations where you keep taking decisions from one chakra,
You take.
even if it's on the positive?
But that is not a problem. When it is on the positive side, no problem at all. But you think only the worst things. We always think only the worst things which can happen.